Hi, I'm here to read us another story again. It's one that we've definitely read before. I remember reading it with you, and it is The Wrong Overcoat, and it's by, I'm not really sure how to say this name, Hiawyn, Oram and Mark Birchall. So there we go, it's called The Wrong Overcoat. So let's see. Chimp had a new overcoat. "It's too long," he said. "Nonsense," said his mother. "It's just the right length." "And the colour," he said. "I don't like this colour." "That's a great colour," said his sister. "Everyone's wearing that colour." "But the sleeves are too tight," said Chimp. "I can hardly move my arms." "Then hardly move your arms," said his father. "It would be a blessing for the rest of us. Now off you go, your friends are here." It does look a bit long for him, doesn't it, that coat? So Chimp went off to the bowling alley with his friends, wearing his new overcoat. "Hey, that's a cool coat," they said. "No," said Chimp, "it's so tight, I can't wear anything underneath, and it's too hot, and the collar scratches." There's his friends. "In fact," said Chimp as they started bowling, "it's so hot and scratchy, I've got to take it off." "No," said his friends, "you're not wearing anything underneath." So Chimp bowled in his new overcoat, and it was so long and the sleeves were so tight, he didn't bowl very well. In fact, he bowled very badly. Look, his ball went bouncing off. "What's the matter with you?" laughed his friends. "It's this coat," said Chimp. "How can it be the coat?" said his friends. "That's a cool coat." So Chimp went home feeling very low. "I can't bowl anymore, I'm going to bed." "You can't go to bed," said his mother. "You haven't had your tea, and your gran's coming round to see your new coat." So Chimp had tea with his gran in his new overcoat. "Such nice cloth," said his gran, "such good quality. Where'd you get him such a nice coat?" "All farthings," said his mother. Chimp pricked up his ears. "That new store on 6th Street. So the next morning early, Chimp was on his way to All Farthings. As soon as the doors opened, he was up the escalator to the coat floor. "Excuse me," he said to the assistant. "Yes," said the assistant. "My mother got me a coat, but it's the wrong coat and I'd like to change it." "Have you worn it, sir?" said the assistant. "I'm wearing it," said Chimp, "which is how I know it's wrong." "Well, we can't change it if you're wearing it," said the assistant. "And I can't wear it if you won't change it," said Chimp. "So I'm taking it off right now and I'm not wearing anything underneath." "Just a moment, sir," said the assistant. "I'll get the manager." And while the assistant went to get the manager, up came a kangaroo in a caftan. There's the kangaroo look. "Excuse me," he said. "I couldn't help overhearing. You're in the wrong coat." "I am," said Chimp. "Well, I've been trying to find a coat like yours for ages," said the kangaroo. "What do you say I get the coat you want and you give it to you, and you give me your coat, which is the coat I want? We shake hands on it and go our separate ways." "Sounds like the first sense I've heard in days," said Chimp. So Chimp chose a short coat in a colour that took his breath away, with lots of room to swing his arms and a velvet collar that didn't scratch. Then the kangaroo bought it. They went into the fitting rooms, exchanged coats, shook hands and went their separate ways. So he's got a new coat. What do you think his mummy's going to say? "Well, what do you think?" said Chimp when he got home. "Too short," said his mother, "and not the one I gave you. I don't care for it." "And that colour," said his sister. "Ugh! Too much room in the arms," said his father. You'll bowl so good in that coat, you'll make enemies." "In fact," they chorused, "altogether the wrong coat." "For you," laughed Chimp, "and altogether the right coat for me." And then there's this little page at the end. There's some little mice and they're saying, "Cool coat." And that is the end. I like that story. So it shows us that even though someone might like something, or someone might not like something, if you like it, then that's all that matters. All right, nursery, I am putting up a phonics video for you. I'm not sure if it'll be up today or tomorrow, but either way, I'll see you soon. Bye, nursery.